Hello again, welcome back. As a further little angle on my change of setup and all the rest of it, I've been trying to suss out ways of recording multi-track audio in OBS, but then getting that audio out so that I can use it in Reaper, because I like to use Reaper as to edit my videos. I mean, my editing is very simple and basic. For those of you who have seen my videos know why. So I'm just going to show you the setup that I've gone through now. I mean, for those of you who know before, I used to record into different versions of Reaper and all the rest of it, but now since I've invested in the RME radar, I've got the advantage of having Total Mix here, which helps with my routing, etc. So what I'm going to do is go through how I set up OBS. And then I'm using Audacity to extract the multi-track audio because Reaper won't accept it. It will just put the video file in with, I think, the first track of audio that it sees. If that's wrong, please tell me how I can get around it. But as far as I can't find a way that Reaper sees the multiple channels of audio on the video file. So right, I can't change any of the settings here, but as I'm using OBS to record at the moment, but I can show you how I've set mine up. So the first thing is open up the settings, go into the output, and go into recording, make sure it's in advanced mode. Now, as you can see, I'm using mic aux as my desktop audio. You can't see, but that's what I'm using as my desktop audio, and the mic aux 2 is my microphone. So you've got to make sure the output mode is set to advanced. Then I'm not clicking on audio track 1, I'm selecting audio tracks 2 and 3. The reason being that on streaming, if I'm streaming, I will have that audio track 1 selected, so everything will get down mixed to audio track 1. So that's basically it. So I select 2 and 3 there. If you've got more tracks, if you've got 3 or 4 tracks, then you select obviously another couple of inputs or audio tracks in this side here. Okay, so we go to OK. Then if we go to these tracks and click on any one of them, it doesn't matter, on these 3 buttons, go to Advanced Audio Properties and select the channels that you want them to do. So my mic aux, which is effectively my desktop audio, is going to output 2. They're all going to output 1, which is if I'm doing a live stream that they'll go to. And then my microphone is going to output 3. And obviously I've got that mixed down to mono because it's a microphone. So it's a mono mic. So that's how you set up OBS. Then you simply, start your recording and record. Now I've done a test from before, so if we open up Audacity now, one thing is to do that. I mean, I'm using MP4 in OBS, so we need to get Audacity to see MP4 files, so we need it to be able to have the FFmpeg plugin in there. So if we go into Preferences and go to Libraries, and there's 2 ways of doing it. You can download it with hitting the download here, or we simply locate it. I mean, if you've got Reaper installed, you've got the FFmpeg DLL installed in your Reaper, so it's in, I've got it in iReaper user plugin. So we go into wherever Reaper is installed and go into user plugins, and you'll find the FFmpeg and the AB format, and that's what I've used. So I've already done that. So that's all set up. So now what I can do is if I go to the video file that I did before as a test, so that's this one here, I drag it into Audacity, you'll see here it comes up with the 2 audio tracks that I talked about before. So if I just select both of them and hit OK, as you can see, it opens up the desktop audio, which was the music project that I was playing before, and then this is my microphone, which is in mono. This is a stereo record, and this is in mono. So all we have to do now is select both of them, and we can just export these, export multiple. YouTube vids, OBS Multitracking, select folder, and let's just export them. Test 1, track number, okay, test 2, track number 2, okay, and that's it. So now they've exported. So now if I close, if I can find my mouse, where is it? Let's close Audacity. I don't need to save that. And if we open up Reaper, I can then drag in that video file that I had from before and the two audio files, put them on separate tracks. So now, as you can see, we've got the stereo desktop file, and my microphone here. So now from there I can obviously mix these within Reaper to get the balance of the volume and everything correct, and hey presto. So there you go. I hope that helps some people. I hope it makes sense, and I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.